Howdy, Cowboy Gamer here. Today I'm going to explain to you how to get the most out of your 3DS. Now, if you are not made of money and you are only looking to buy a few games, you're definitely going to want to look for games that you're going to get the most bang for your buck. If you are maybe going to get 10 3DS games over your 5-year cycle of your lifetime in your 3DS, then you're going to want games that you can continually come back on, continually play, and find stuff new each time. Now, I'm going to give you a list of a couple of games. I'm going to explain a little bit about them, but before you buy any of these, definitely go and do your research on them. Look into these games. If it's not something for you, go on to something else. But this is just based off of multiple lists online of games that people are spending tons of hours of gameplay playing these games. And they will get you, for a cost of a 3DS game like $40 still, they'll get you a large amount of time. Now, these are all pretty much major games that came out retail $40, except little honorable mentions towards the end, but here's my list in no particular order. Animal Crossing. Now, I am not a major Animal Crossing fan. I've seen tons of people play it. I've seen a lot of gameplay, and it is very sim-like. If you're into sim-type games where you control one person, you go out and you create a life for yourself. You go dig holes, you chop down trees, you harvest things, fish, pay off your house and then put cool stuff in it, then Animal Crossing is the kind of game for you. It's kind of fun and cartoony, using animals instead of people. A fairly good game, but right now it averages for a lot of people, and this is based off of Nintendo gameplay experience. People are putting easily 80 hours into this game, if not more. The people I've seen are well over 100 hours in this game, which is, if you are someone that can explore and can do this, you're going to get a lot out of this game. Pokemon X and Y. You need to be into multiple things in this game rather than just, if you want a game that you want to go through the storyline, you want to beat the trainers at the end, you aren't into leveling up your Pokemon all the way to 100, this is not a game that you are going to get the most out of. But if you're into the breeding aspect or the online play, creating the perfect team, trying to catch them all, or getting all your Pokemon up to 100, spending the time of that, this is perfect. This is easily a 60-plus hour game, and you will enjoy many of those hours. Some of them may get a little more grindy, especially if you get into breeding. You'll spend time just sitting there riding around your bike, but people still have tons of time playing this. Bravely Default, a great JRPG. There does get a little repeat action later on down the line of this game. If you can see yourself past this has great play value. It's got good storyline, good RPG, good little mechanics to the game, and lots of variations. There is hundreds of ways to beat this game, and for a simple $40 to beat this game, even rushing through, you're gonna put 40 hours into this game. Next is one that I've recently tried to get into, the Monster Hunter series. When this goes out, Monster Hunter 4 has only been out for about a week. This is the first time I've gotten into the series, but I will admit, if you can get into this game and you are willing to put some of the time, you are going to put hundreds of hours in this game. This game reminds me a little bit of WoW, like WoW, World of Warcraft. You need to learn fights. You need to learn the monsters, what they do, what things you need to worry about. There is some grinding aspects. You will go back through multiple kind of quests, and you will go out and gather resources just so you can upgrade your weapons or your armor, things like that, so you can do better the next time you fight. But this has good online play that does not have any problems or lag. Sometimes you might have to wait a little while depending on the settings you put in for finding people, but if you can do the research and you are willing to grind on occasion and you're willing to learn how monsters play, then this game is the game for you. This is probably, to a person that can get into Monster Hunter, the mechanics are fun, and this will probably get you the most gameplay on your system overall. Next, another pretty good one, first time on a handheld, Smash Brothers for the 3DS. A good fighting game that has a lot of nostalgic value, and if you're one that loves to get the unlockables, loves to go through and get every character unlocked, tries for the achievements, tries to get all the figures, stuff like that, you can easily put in the 40 hours into this game. It has great fun online play. You can go into local play with friends. If a few of your friends have this, it's definitely worth it. Even if not, if it's just you can't experience all the best aspects of the game usually, but you can still get your money's worth out of it. I would like to have a couple of honorable mentions. Definitely the two free-to-play games, Steel Diver and Pokemon Shuffle. I mean, if you have a 3DS, why not download, if you have the free space, free games? Any amount of time you play on them is worth it. Also, definitely look into all the demos you can. If you're having thoughts on a game, download the demos. You can always erase them after the fact, but again, you are not paying for a game. You can try it out, you can see if you're going to like it, and you can experience the game and get game time for nothing. So, if you guys like this, let me know, and I will see you guys next time.